Anthropic just released Claude Opus 5. Is it better than Opus 4.8? And better maybe than GPT 5.6? Or even better than Fable 5? Well, in this video I'm going to show you exactly the benchmarks and what Opus 5 is capable of. So let's start. Now let's head over to the benchmarks. Here you see Opus 4.8, which had an agent terminal coding at 21%. And you see that Fable 5 has 33%. But Opus has even 10% more than Fable 5. So that's great. It's better than we hoped for. And also compared to the GPT 5.6 Sol, it's 10% better. So that's huge. And you see overall that the knowledge work, it's better than all the other models. The agentic search is better than all the other models, even better than Fable 5 and GPT 5.6 Sol. If you look at the multidisciplinary reason, it's almost better. It's almost as good as Fable 5. Computer use, it's even 4% better than Fable 5, so that's also a huge leap, I guess. And also if you compare it to GPT 5.6, it's almost 8% better. Agentic coding is also even almost as good as Fable 5. Agentic coding almost as good as Fable 5, so well, it's that's 0.1%. It's all it's nothing. And even with business workflows, I think this is a new benchmark. It's got 10% more almost, and this is also huge because a lot of people just need workflows. Have a process, you have a file, you have to edit it and put it from A to B, etc. So it's really getting good at this. Also, it's a little bit better legal, and in health also a little bit better, and biology also even better than Fable 5, so that's nice. Okay, then performance and cost effectiveness. It's a lot more cheap than Fable 5. If you look at the costs, it's almost half the cost. If you look at this graph, you see that Opus 5 is the orange one and Fable 5 is this yellow one. And if you look at the same performance, then Opus 5 is a lot cheaper, because this at score, what is it, 25%, it's better and cheaper than Fable 5 has at this point. So if you look at the same comparison, then Fable 5 is $10 for the same capabilities, while Opus 5 only 6, well, 5.5 maybe. And Opus has also the same prices, but it's a lot worse. Also, if you look at automation benchmark, I just told you that it was much better than before. Also on the Zapier automation benchmark, they say it's around 1.5 next best model for the same cost per task. So that's also nice. Then you see the novel problem solving by cost. That Opus 5 is if you look at the score, it has a much higher score than Opus 4.8. But Opus 4.8 was in this case cheaper. But if you look at the 5.6 GPT, that one was far more expensive and has a lower score. So Opus 5 is just a lot better. Then if you look at this one, they have made a wind, some kind of a wind tunnel on a car. So you see they put the car in all kinds of positions. This is nice to see what is capable already. You see exactly how the wind goes. Nice. Okay, then working with Opus. Claude Opus 5 is much stronger at verifying its work. If you give it a task, it's far more capable of putting the task from beginning to the end to a successful completion. And then here again, Zapier says Claude Opus topped Zapier Automation Bench leaderboard without spending more tokens than Opus 5 hit 100%, while previous models didn't pass, so that's great. Okay, then misaligned behavior, much better because it has less misaligned behavior, so it acts better, much better than Opus 4.8 and much better than even Mythos 5. So finding vulnerabilities, well, if you look at this right graph, Opus 4.8 was here and Opus 5 already much better at exploitation success and vulnerabilities identification. Yeah, you see that Opus 5 is already a lot better. Then the safeguards. Opus 5 safeguards are designed to allow beneficial uses in both cybersecurity and biology. So they're similar to Opus 4.8. So you don't have to be afraid that suddenly it will go to a lower model. That will not be happening here. That was only for Fable 5. So I have some other things I want to show you. Well, let's go to these files. I have here an Excel file of a CSV file. This CSV file you see, and here you have an amount with a dollar sign. Here we have a wrong date. Here we have some empty ones, and here with a dash. So let's put this in Claude and let's ask Claude to get all the mistakes out of it and see what it does. Okay, so new chat. This is the one I want. Put this in. Okay, please analyze this doc and get all the mistakes out of it. So make sure it's cleaned out. Now let's see what it does. I'm wondering how long this will take. Not much, because it is a small document. So it's done. Let's see what it has done. At first, if you look at the document, it is done. It has 45 rows and logged 22 changes. So let's see what it has done. Also, here it summed up all the issues. The date formats at 30/10/2026. It changed that date. Here it has the number that I showed you before with the euro sign before. Some placeholders NA. Yeah, I also noticed that. Trailing white spaces in the company name. Oh, that's something I didn't notice. And it removed duplicate record. So this is the result. Here you have this date and it's replaced it by this one. Here you have March, it's replaced by this date. This euro sign, it has now been removed, like and the comma. The dot has been removed here. Then A has been removed, the dash, and so it had changed all kinds of other things. Logged in data. Okay, so this was a nice overview. And let's see what it has more reported. Not fixed. I can't invent these 12 rows flagged in a new DF flag columns. Okay, so these columns, it cannot change them. login contradiction. Okay, well, let's have a look at the original one. Let's have a look at the number to see what was wrong with it. The A1010, for example, A1010. I must honestly say I don't know what's wrong with this one, but what the hell, it isn't perfect apparently. So let's look at the issue. It's the cleaned one. This is the cleaned one. Yeah. So the issues log was fine, and this is the cleaned one that has all changes. So let's have a look. The 1010 was wrong, but at the end it has written this record right. So even that the log wasn't successfully written, at the end all the data is successfully repaired in the final held cleaned document. So this is very nice. Now I want to thank you very much. Please subscribe to my channel and like my video. Hit the thumbs up button, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.